Hey there, I'm Fox 4 meteorologist Michelle Bogwith, and we are going to be tracking our next weather system as that organizes and moves on into Kansas City late tonight, impacting especially that Friday morning commute. First, the waves of clouds building in and eventually snow with sleet, freezing rain, and then a transition to a very cold rain late in the day on Friday. In advance of this, we have a winter weather advisory in place for the entire viewing area. And after midnight, we will start to see some light snow developing. That will likely carry over into the early part of the morning commute before we make the transition to sleet. And sleet could be accumulating at times, transitioning over to a freezing rain event on top of that sleet that could accumulate. This is where road conditions go downhill, and it is going to get very icy and very slick from the morning commute right into the early afternoon. And that's until we can get temperatures above the freezing mark, and therefore a transition to all rain, a very cold rain, will happen for late afternoon, early evening. So let's time this out for you. 10 o'clock the start time for Thursday night. Here comes the light snow as that moves in. Temperatures well below freezing, continuing right on into the early morning hours on Friday. That's a look 6:30 a.m. Here comes the pinks. That's when our temperatures hover pretty close to the freezing mark, or maybe just a degree or two below freezing. That's when we will see the sleet accumulating with the freezing rain on top. Temperatures climbing above the freezing mark as we move throughout late afternoon, early evening into those overnight hours. Notice late in the evening, overnight, early Saturday morning, numbers will be jumping up into the 40s, just to fall down through the 30s into the 20s by mid-morning. And yes, there could be a little wraparound wintry precipitation on the backside of that. Everyone gets cold for Chief Sunday. Highs will only be in the middle 20s.